Good morning.
How are you today? I hope you are in a good condition. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Amanda and my friend.
My name is Dofi.
We are from class A1 Denpasar, majoring on English Language Education Department. And today's video is to complete the task by Mr. Wijaya on course Intermediate Speaking.
And we will have some conversation about self-love. And if you're interested on this video, please keep watching.
And without any further ado, let's jump to our video.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Sharing Session with Dofi. So I'm Dofi as your host today, and we will be a topic about self-love. So for that, we have an amazing guest. She's my old friend. We were on the same class when we were on a high school, and now she is a motivator. So please welcome Amanda. Hi Amanda. So how are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you so much. How about you?
I'm very good too. Well, thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
Glad to be here, Dofi. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Of course. Well, Amanda, this is my first time to doing this kind of interview. No chairs, no tables. We call this session on the ground.
Wow, it's like a song, right?
Yes. Everything I need is on the ground. Okay, next. Well, before we start our interview today, please introduce yourself first to the viewers.
Hello everyone, so my name is Amanda. Thank you so much for having me today. I hope today's session will be so much fun with you guys.
It's been a long time and finally we meet again after 2 years.
Yeah, it's quite a long time.
Yeah. Okay guys, since we have our guest today here, without any further ado, let's jump to the topic. So Amanda, how you spend your day lately?
I think there's nothing special. I'm just living my mediocre life and then doing my mediocre activities.
Well, since we haven't met for 2 years, I'm wondering how you live your teenage life.
Well, as you know, I'm just an ordinary girl from Bali. I used to imagine that I can do anything, but my heart stopped when I was maybe on my early teen. I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought about me and started seeing myself through their eyes. When this COVID-19 began, that was my lowest phase in my life. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jump myself into the molds that other people made. I stopped to listen to my own voices and started to listen to the voice of others. And I think most of teenagers feel this way.
Yeah, as someone who had lived my teenager's life, I know the feeling that you feel. That was my lowest of my life too when COVID-19 was dominating our country. As you said before, when you started to listen to the voice of others, have you ever heard people say bad things about you, like they don't like everything you do as your choice?
Well, yes, I do. It's a lot actually. When people started to expecting a lot of things from me, and when they told me to do this and that, you better to done this or that, it's hard to make my own choices actually. And I found people who don't like me for no reason, and I can't do anything about that. I can't control their minds to love me, and things that I can do is just to still be kind for other people.
Then, is there something about you that make you insecure?
I think insecurity is a part of our life. It can be erased from our mind just by saying people post on social media and started to think of, oh, she is beautiful, I want to be like her. Oh my god, their stuff really expensive, I can have one. You know, the power of mind.
Yeah, exactly. And I think everyone has their own level of insecurity, and actually it's hard for me to love myself. And I think most people feel that too. And from the word that you have mentioned before, is it hard for you to love yourself too, like me?
It's hard for me too. It took me a quite long time to hear my own voice. But I'm lucky I didn't give everything up. Like I said before, I was still an ordinary 17 years old girl back at that time that still cannot find myself, and actually I still need more time to figure out piece by piece. But luckily I found a sanctuary for myself and say, hey girl, come on, open this door and see the magic shop here and just listen to yourself. And I hope everyone can find their own sanctuary to keep their self.
A sanctuary? What did you mean by that?
Well, actually I love one boy band from South Korea named BTS, if you know. I found their music as reflected to the sound of myself.
Oh really? I love them too. They are my mood buster when I feel sad by someone's word. And yeah, I agree with you. I thought their music is really reflects me too. That's one of my favorite songs from their music called Love Yourself, and I really like that song.
Really? Wow, what a destiny. Well, they are the one who show me that I have the reason I should love myself through their music, and their hard work has been motivate me a lot.
Well, I hope they can help more people like us.
Exactly.
Okay, back to the topic. Next question is, what do you think about our teenagers who still struggling to love themselves?
Well, this is actually such a hard question for me too, who still trying to love myself. But I think this happened to all our friends out there. Loving myself is harder than loving someone else. We might have listened the sentence, love at the first sight, is a proof from that fact. From the first sight, we can already love someone else, but why is it hard to love ourselves? Let's be honest and admit that the standards you made are higher for yourself, right? And I think this is the problem.
Yeah, I think you are right. We want ourselves too much to like other people and always feel less. Then I want to know what it's love yourself means to you.
For me, to love myself means that I can embrace all the weakness, mistakes, and everything inside me. In this journey for loving myself, I maybe made mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me today, and I am who I am with all of my faults and all of my mistakes. Tomorrow I might be tiny bit wiser, and that would be me too.
Wow, that's such a deep meaning. I wonder about this and I want to know what's your opinion regarding to this statement. You need to love yourself first before you can love and receive love from the other.
Actually, I'm really sorry. I don't agree with that statement. I think it's damaging and it's harmful for people who still struggling to love themselves. For people who still trying to figure out how to not let their self disappear every time. That statement makes me wondering, till the day I still cannot love myself, will I not be loved?
Exactly. I am completely agree with you. Then what is your point of view regarding this matter?
So actually, in my opinion, it's not always about deserving and undeserving. It's more about to have the willingness to let someone else find that one good piece in us, and then to the willingness to work our way to find that one good piece in others. So actually, this part is not way undermining the importance of self-love or going to again love ourselves campaigns out there. It's okay if this point of view doesn't resonate well with you or with our friends out there. So it's just my other's perspective, and also this part is I serve as a warm hug to everyone who's still struggling with their self-worth. Dear, you matter and deserve to be loved even if you don't know how to love yourself.
Wow, that's such a great answer, Amanda. And for a last question for me before we close this sharing session, do you have closing statement to us that can make us to love ourselves more? To the camera.
Where is the camera that recording me? Ah, here. So, friends, we live in this world is to be true, not to be perfect. Even if you are not perfect, you are still a limited edition.
Wow, I'm very impressed for that statement. Okay guys, so Amanda's statement is the closing of our interview today. And once again, thank you so much Amanda for joining our interview today.
You're welcome, Dofi. I'm glad to be here too. Thank you so much for inviting me, Dofi.
So guys, from this interview, I hope you can learn something new, and not only you, but me too. And don't forget to love yourself guys, because you is the best version of yourself. So thank you so much for watching this interview, and see you on the another session. Goodbye.
It's a wrap! Thank you! Bye! Don't forget to love yourself.
Because you're the best version of yourself.